I like
Yeah.
the scene where they get. Oh, isn't this also? No, because that was episode 2. Because Grievous is.
No, this is the one where he dies.
Oh, that's right. Because yeah, right after Grievous dies, then it's a whole Order 66, Order 69.
Yeah.
This is where you get the amazing voice clip of a fine addition to my collection.
This is true.
And
But before that, even, we get fucking Palpatine going, do it. You know? Mountain, do it.
Oh, yeah, Mountain, do it.
Yeah. What else we got going here?
Well, let's just keep following with the story.
Okay.
So, fucking Anakin, with his amazing arm strength, able to hold up both the Chancellor and unconscious Obi-Wan.
yeah,
Hayden
fucking, he's
Christensen
packing.
is fucking ripped. They added that scene in Attack of the Clones with Hayden Christensen with his shirt off just because Twilight ratings spiked really big, and so they're like, oh, we'll get we'll get more people to watch our movie because Anakin is shirtless. Let's go. Hayden Christensen is fucking packing them meat packs. Fucking
Okay, this might be a hot take, but
yeah.
I don't like Hayden Christensen as an actor, especially in these
Actually-
movies. I feel like his performance is very flat.
Well, like especially in these movies, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't really know what I've seen him in outside of Star Wars, but he's really good in action scenes at least. Like he knows what he's doing when it comes to action.
Absolutely, I agree with you there, but like, his performance is just so fucking flat and boring. But I gotta give it to him. Right, in the beginning of this movie, him and Obi-Wan did great, and in the end, it was like it was hard to watch. I won't even lie. His line delivery. I'm just gonna skip to the end real quick. A little bit
You
here.
say him and Obi-Wan were really good, but then he just goes, "I'm sorry, Master." That's not good. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, bro, and like fucking at
sorry,
the end of the
Master.
movie, like he's talking to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan, like, okay, fucking, what's it, Ewan McGregor? Yeah, his line delivery is on
Ewan.
point in those scenes. It really is. You can almost feel the pain in his fucking voice and shit, and it's Hayden going, "I don't want to kill you." Like, no, you
Don't
can't.
make me kill you.
Yeah, like it's terrible. I just don't like it. I really
Like,
don't.
I was edgy like that when I was 7 years old too. Don't make me kill you, and then I proceed to shoot him with my imaginary gun, and I get kicked out of recess because I killed him and he got angry. Like, boo-hoo. Of course you can't play the fucking game anymore. You're dead. Go play soccer.
Get
You're not allowed
RDM'd.
to- you can't fucking play my game if you're gonna go and tattle. Did you ever play Clones growing up?
No, I did our off. Like, what do you mean by that? Like outside, you're playing with
yeah,
your
so,
buddies, but like,
We're at recess and everyone's like, you got the generic people that just go play sports. Like, I probably should have been playing sports. It would have manned me up, but no. Instead, I wanted to play fucking Star Wars on the playground, and that's when the animated Clone Wars was a huge thing. And so
Yeah.
we all took roles as the clones, and then we had one person was lucky enough to be the Jedi for that recess. Fucking, I don't know. It's like watching those clips of people in airsoft when they get shot and then they don't call that they got hit.
yeah,
It's
shit.
like that, but separate. But it's like, I shot you, and they're like, no, because I didn't see you shoot me. And I go, but I shot you.
Or the fucker's like, no,
And-
I got a lightsaber. You can't hit me because
Yeah, he would be like, I stole my team's lightsaber without you knowing. Haha. And I'd be like, you're no fun to play with anymore. You're not allowed to play with us. And then he'd go and tell the teacher, now we're not allowed to play Star Wars anymore, but joke's on you. That was all part of my plan, because I didn't want to play that version of Star Wars anymore. Fuck you. Okay, anyways, back to...
Okay,
I'm sorry, Master. I just get fucking stuck on that one line. because he says that right before he takes off the fucking bots of Obi-Wan's plane at the beginning.
It's
Obi-Wan's ship. I'm sorry, Master. Proceeds to grind.
It sounds like fucking the boulder from Avatar: The Last
The
Airbender.
boulder is sorry, Master. The boulder is conflicted with dealing with these bots on my master's ship.
It is though.
That is awesome. Can we think of more Anakin lines that we can switch with the boulder?
I want to see what his entire fucking speech at the end would be like. Don't make me. The boulder doesn't want to kill you.
Yeah, just wait. I'm looking up. Anakin Skywalker. Like, are you talking about the one where it's like, I brought peace?
Yeah, that shit, bro. The boulder brought peace, prosperity, and justice to his new empire.
Here's another one. Anakin Skywalker. The boulder doesn't want to be lectured, Obi-Wan. The boulder sees through the lies of the Jedi. He does not fear the dark side as you do. Okay, wait. This is almost sounding like a surfer dude.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
The boulder has brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new earth-bending empire. Did Anakin actually hate Obi-Wan? What fucking... I hate Reddit. I hate Reddit so much. I hate Reddit so much.
You know,
Charlie?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Reddit so much.
Yeah? Why is that?
They ask the stupidest shit, and then some people take them serious.
I don't know, man. I
Just
hate
one
Reddit
guy.
too. Probably not to the extent you do, but like I think
This was fucking posted 4 years ago. Did Anakin truly hate Obi-Wan? I find it hard to believe that after everything Anakin and Obi-Wan went through together, that Anakin even let Obi-Wan walk away before their duel.
He let him walk away? No, hold on for a second. He let him walk away? Is that what this dude is saying?
And that Anakin even let Obi-Wan walk away before their duel. That he would renounce and hate the man whom he considered like a father and brother to him. Well, if you're both a father and a brother, that's already a bad sign.
Okay, I'm sorry. I overreacted a little bit, but like I'm pretty sure I thought that dude was gonna like he just let him walk away at the end of the battle. Like, are you joking, Anakin? He let him walk away? No, bro. He didn't have legs and an arm.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's like the fucking knight being like, "We'll call it a draw" after he has all his limbs cut off. Like,
yeah, it's the fucking Black Knight from Monty Python. We'll call it a draw. The dark side is a side of passion, and the moment Anakin almost certainly did hate Obi-Wan, the true hatred likely developed over years as Anakin was slowly destroyed by Vader. Wow.
that's actually something I do want to talk about real quick, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Another problem. Just making that clear. I have with the prequels is that, like, okay, so like the first movie, it introduces us to Anakin, right? But he
Yeah.
doesn't fucking do anything. Okay.
What are you talking about? He almost gets fucking murdered by a guy who just wants to drive by a little kid.
That's
Darth
true.
Darth Maul almost just sees this kid and just goes, "I'm gonna kill him." He doesn't know a thing about Anakin at that point. He's like, "I'm gonna hit this kid because it's gonna be fucking funny."
Yeah. The fuck. Okay. Yeah. Second movie is just him killing a whole bunch of people. Okay. Like he kills a whole bunch of
Yeah.
sand people, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna head out now. And then fucking the last
And then he
movie.
acts like really fucking emotional. He's like, "I killed them." And kids, even women and kids.
Yeah, and then fucking Padme just stares at him and is fucking giggling. He's like, "Oopsie."
Yeah, and then still fucking marries the man. Like,
Exactly.
you can tell he's not mentally stable.
That shit and fucking okay. In the last movie, yeah. This one is like the last movie is emphasized as his turn to the dark side, right?
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be the case, right? Like, okay, if you think about the prequels, we get Darth Vader from the very fucking beginning. The first shot is him fucking plowing through these rebels, like the resistance fighters, right? Okay? And the point of the prequels should have been to show us the entire turn to the dark side, okay? But it doesn't do that. It's like the last half of the third movie is the only part that does that.
Are you saying that you wanted more like Rogue One stuff in episode 3?
Can you explain yourself a little bit? Like
well,
on Rogue One?
I suppose, like, I don't know, Rogue One was just the beginning until A New Hope, where Vader, like the hallway scene pretty much.
Sure. Yep.
So would you have wanted like more of like the hallway scene?
No, not like that, not like that. I'm sorry, I mentioned that because I wanted to show, like, from the very beginning we have Darth Vader in the original trilogy, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying from the very beginning, like Phantom Menace, we should have seen the dark side in that little boy. Right? Like, I'm not saying he goes and fucking kills a whole bunch of people, but I'm saying, like, he should have, like, fucking done something. He should have been greedy in the fucking, pod racing scene and somehow cheated to win because he knew his friends needed him to do something. Like, they knew
something really tiny.
Yeah, something tiny, right? In the next movie, if they were directed better, honest to God, I could have bought into the fact that he killed all those people. I could have. If it was directed better, but it wasn't. It was fucking terrible. It really was. And then, you know, the third one, I can see, relax a bit. This is supposed to be the good guy. You know, haha, this is Anakin, good guy. You know, started out with those funny jokes. I love it. I'm into it. You know, kills fucking Dooku. Okay, I can kind of buy it. Yeah, sure. Fucking, fatal...
Can we... I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We're going to take a tiny break in this subplot of a subplot. Can we talk about Dooku and the Chancellor?
Sure, absolutely.
So, the Sith have a rule that there's always 2.
The rule of 2, yep.
Yeah, the rule of 2. And so, when he says, do it, and fucking kills him, it's that scene there that solidifies Anakin going... I almost said Aang. Solidifies Anakin going to the dark side. Like... I didn't realize that as a kid at all, because I didn't know that they had that rule of 2. I just think it's so funny now seeing, like, Dooku's face. He's like, "You're fucking kidding me."
I don't know if
this is who I'm being replaced.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't know if I buy into that's when he becomes like Darth Vader or whatever. Is that what you're implying? Because I'm looking confused.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, honest to God. I think that's when...
Well, that would leave the Chancellor by himself, and he wouldn't do that. He would only do it if he knew he was secured.
I don't know, man. I mean, we'll talk
He's
about...
like,
I want to talk about...
Okay,
let's talk about
unstable.
Dooku's plan. I'm not Dooku's plan, but Palpatine's plan real quick. Let's talk about his plan, okay? Because it's fucking horrible, okay? I'm just going to mention this right now because I don't want to just leave that part hanging in there. But what I don't buy into is that's when he turns to the dark side. No, like I think that's when Palpatine realizes that he might have the opportunity to manipulate Anakin into being his apprentice. Okay?
Yeah.
And I think he does it out of desperation almost too, because like if he let Dooku walk and not be alive, right? He's going to tattle, honest to God. Dooku, he's a bitch, okay? And so he's like, I gotta get rid of Dooku, and I think I might be able to manipulate this kid, you know? Because Obi-Wan's not even here, so maybe I can do it right now, you know? Like, that kind of thing.
I think the real thing that we should be talking about is how the fuck did Palpatine smash while he was still alive to make Rey, or at least to make Rey's parents? How the fuck did...
I'm pretty sure there's a book on it, actually, I won't even lie.
I'm not going to read a book on Rey's past. They called her Rey fucking Skywalker at the end of Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, that's stupid because we found out that she's not. She's a Palpatine. But I want to know how that old crusty fuck found someone to impregnate. That's funny as shit.
It is funny as shit. I'm going to talk about that, but a little bit later because I really want to talk about Palpatine's plan in the first 3 movies here because it's god awful. Okay, I'm gonna explain this to you. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In Phantom Menace, we don't see him almost at all. Okay, the
You see
only
him,
thing
like,
we
a
get,
couple holograms.
yeah, we see him a couple. That's it. Okay, doesn't matter. So we're fucking throwing the first movie out. It doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Second movie. Okay.
Yeah.
The entire plan is the entire galaxy is in like fucking dismay, right? And so they're like, I'm sorry. They skip over the Chancellor fucking dying, the previous one, right? He just dies. Uh-oh. Too bad, right? And so the vice assistant, Palpatine, he's like, oh, I'll take over, no worries. I'm a good guy, you can trust me, right? And then the second he's fucking put in office, right, he's like, I'm taking emergency powers, so I'm in control. Nobody can fucking fight me on that, okay? And everyone's like, oh, okay, sounds good, you know? How the fuck did you do that in the first place? I want to know that. Okay.
He called dibs.
He called dibs. My bad.
He's like,
I didn't know that.
Dude,
was that in a book too? Was that in a book? I didn't read the
it's
books.
like book 13. It's either 13 or 23. I got it mixed up.
The book title is just dibs.
Okay, it's like... Yeah, like, the book is literally just called... it's just called Dibs. And the whole beginning, like, the first couple chapters, it's just about a fucking ship that's called Dibs. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. And the ship isn't mentioned after the second chapter, and it's just about Palpatine. Every fucking sentence he says, dibs in it.
Dibs to the universe.
Palpatine, how's your family? He's like, my family's got dibs, you know? They're doing dibs, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's how Palpatine talks. He talks like he's a college student nowadays.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, back to his plan, right? So in the beginning of the movie, he's like, "This little shit, Padme, I want her dead because she's being a bitch, right?"
With this bitch.
Exactly, right? And he's like, "Okay, let's kill her," and then that's the first eighth of the movie here, right? And then the second eighth is like, "Oh, I don't want her dead anymore. It doesn't matter. I'll just let her live." And the second eighth, or the third eighth, I'm sorry, she's like, "I want her dead again. She's causing trouble in my little Senate here. She's calling me out on my bullshit. Okay, we gotta kill her, right?" Blows her ship up. Okay, and so then he's like,
but then
"You know what?
Double.
Fuck it. I'm hiring a mercenary, right?" And this is my favorite part of all the movies. Okay, it's so fucking stupid. Ready? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Palpatine's like, "Hey, I want this little shit dead. Dooku, go kill this lady." And Dooku is like, "Well, shit, I don't want to do that. You know what? Jango Fett, you go kill her, right?" And Jango, he's like, "I don't want to do it.
I don't
want to
do that."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, buddy, fucking shapeshifter lady, you want to go fucking kill her?" And she's like, "Huh, you know what?
I'll do it for money.
I'll do it for money." But wait, we're not done yet. She's like, "I don't want to do it." So she sends a fucking robot to go kill Padme, right? And the robot, if you really want to fucking shit yourself, right? The robot sends bugs to go kill Padme while she's sleeping, right? So let's get this right. Right? Fucking the Emperor sends Dooku, who sends Jango Fett, who sends shipshaper lady to fucking send a robot to send bugs to go kill Padme.
How many fucking square roots can we put into a sentence?
Oh my god. Okay. And we're not done yet. Okay, because this movie fucking hates me with a passion.
There's
more. After that, he's like, fucking the Emperor's like, "Okay, you know what? Fuck it. She can just fucking live, right?" And so she goes to Naboo, I'm pretty sure, with fucking Anakin for them to just fall in love.
Yeah,
that's it.
They got that terrible CGI scene where Anakin tries to ride one of those fat fucking animals and he falls off and dies, and then Padme has to commit, there's like a full 2-minute CPR scene, and she cries about "Oh my god, Anakin's not coming back. He's fucking dead, man." But then they had to cut that because it wouldn't be family friendly then.
And so then he talks about his fucking sand.
They just had him roll over and he just goes, "Ah, ha, ha." And then he does then talk about how much he fucking hates sand, and yeah.
I'm gonna be 100%. They got no chemistry at all. Fucking hated, and the other it was.
That's why everyone hates the and they hate all the dialogue. It's just god awful.
It is. It's fucking terrible. It really is.
I want to go back in time to when they were making it just to see what they wanted versus what they got, because they couldn't have been happy with that.
That's
they really
the thing.
couldn't
I
have.
think. Okay, this is one of my favorite Star Wars knowledge bits, right?
Okay.
So George Lucas is the one who directed the original 3 and the prequels, right? You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, after filming, I'm pretty sure it's the Empire Strikes Back. Oh no, I'm blanking. Han Solo. What's the actor name? It's
What do you want?
Han Solo. The actor's name, I forget. I don't know why.
Harrison Ford.
Oh my god. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Harrison
that's fine.
Ford, right?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford threatens to tie George Lucas up and force him to read his lines at fucking gunpoint. Like, I'm not fucking shitting you. Like, he fucking threatened fucking George Lucas to do that shit, and I think it's the funniest thing ever. George Lucas is notorious for having such shitty fucking dialogue. And, in the first 3, you can see that people revised his shit, and they're like, this is dog water. Like, this is shit, right? But in the prequels, they're like, you know what? You made us so much money. You have at it. You have fun. Who cares? And so he's like,
Georgie.
And so George is like, okay, I'm going to give you the worst fucking dialogue ever. Anyway, after that tangent, I'm sorry.
That's really funny. I like to think of George just going, I want Jar Jar Binks in the 3rd movie. He's just in his little play. He's in his little playpen, and he's got his little toys, and he's like, I don't want Anakin to have sex. And they're like, oh, that's a great idea, George. That's awesome. And then they try their best to write down with everything that he's got in his mind. He's like, I only want 2 Sith. And they're like, okay, we'll try and figure that out, George. Thanks.
The fucking interns are like,
I want him to ride some fat fucking animals on Naboo and then fucking die. Okay, George, we can't kill him, but we can let him ride the animals. Make sure they're really fucking fat. Like, George, calm the fuck down, man. What would I give? George is probably a really nice person.
Oh, absolutely.
And everyone
I'm just giving him a
makes fun
shit
of
because
him.
he can't direct worth a shit, but
When I was a kid, I used to make Legos that look like George Lucas.
Really?
I'd make minifigures that would look like George Lucas just because I'm like, this guy made the thing that I love the most. I'm gonna make a minifigure out of it. My minifigure was literally just white hair, a regular smiley face, and then a red plaid shirt and blue jeans, because that's all George Lucas fucking wears is weird button-ups and jeans.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather that than the weird shit that people wear nowadays that's considered fashion. Like,
Yeah, some of that shit's weird.
okay, so
We're talking about fucking Palpatine's plan,
we were
right?
talking about Palpatine's plan. I thought you finished that.
I did. I finished my tangent on that because it's so stupid.
So then before that, we were talking about Anakin's role in all the movies.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right.
And so we just finished with the scene where he kills Dooku.
That's where we're at. Okay, we're
I think.
yeah, that's about where we are, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, yeah. The rule of 2, yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. You go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know. I want to say a lot of stuff, but we already talked about it when we weren't recording, and so now I
just
don't
mention
know
it and
what to
we'll
say.
breeze over it. It'll be alright.
Okay. Anakin accidentally unrobes the Palpatine, and then it gets really awkward, and the interns had to rewrite the script again because George just really wanted to see that, I guess. You got the wrong idea. He's like, dude, this isn't Game of Thrones. We can't show that. And so instead, Anakin just takes off his chains off of his chair. In the clip that George Lucas actually wanted, he wanted the chains to stay on, and Anakin had to put the entire chair on his back. And when the ship goes 90 degrees and they're holding there, he was going to drop the chair, and it was just going to be a violent splat. And then it was actually going to make a whole different, like, segue. It was going to be like, this is the universe. He was going to make a different universe, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, how there's, like, 5 different universes.
Yeah.
He was going to do that, but with Star Wars. And it's like, this is where Palpatine dies, this is where he gets laid, this is where Anakin doesn't join the dark side. The one that we got is when he got laid, by the way. That's the fucking Star Wars we got, is when Palpatine got fucking laid.
I'm pretty sure they made the Disney sequel, or I'm sorry, the Disney fucking movies. They made it uncanon, I'm pretty sure, because all the backlash.
Well, the one that we got made was the one where he got fucking laid. And I'm like,
yes.
That's the universe we got. Come on.
Apparently those aren't canon, and I gotta say that's the most pussy fucking move I've ever seen in my life.
It's honest to God the best news, though, just to think that Rey never existed. Thank God.
I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. I don't mind the Disney I don't mind the Disney movies.
Actually,
on God, you know, I'll admit.
So you're okay with Rey Skywalker?
I'm okay with that scene, yes, but I'll justify it later because I got a hot take on it, right? I know you're probably like, "What the fuck is this guy on?"
Yeah.
But I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't like Rise of Skywalker at all. I think it's a garbage movie. I really do. But I don't mind that scene. If it would have been implemented better, I think it could have been actual fucking worth something. But
so then, what are your thoughts on Finn literally becoming a cuck to Kylo, and Rey and Kylo actually kissing?
I think
what you think about that?
It was a little forced. It was
the
a little
fucking
forced.
rescue breaths that have never been used as a Force tactic before, except
That's
probably
not
in
true.
the fucking
That's not
books.
true. That's not true. Mandalorian did it first.
I haven't watched Mandalorian.
Oh well, they did it in the Mandalorian.
That's my problem. I haven't watched Mandalorian.
Oh well, you don't miss too much. It's a pretty good show though. We'll talk about that because I actually got an opinion on that too. Obviously,
we should just talk about that after I watch it. After next week, when all my fucking finals are done, I'll have tons of time.
Okay. Where were we at? We were talking about.
So way back in the mine, got her pickaxe swinging from side to side. That's the song Anakin was singing when he was killing the younglings, just by the way. So he was swinging his lightsaber side to side, fucking
That's actually canon, believe it or not, yeah.
It is fucking canon. He was singing Don't Mind at Night, so that all the kids were like, oh, he's the good guy.
All the kids obviously played Minecraft, so that makes sense.
They had to have.
Space Minecraft? Bro, what does that look like?
Space Minecraft. Space Notch?
What?
Dude.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get back on track here a little bit.
I forget what we were even talking about. We were still on Anakin.
We were talking about how Anakin was gonna orbit the ship after fucking Palpatine had sex with somebody.
Yes, that's right. And so he committed a crash landing, and they each got terrible hearing problems then. Because crashing a ship with no hearing protection, even if you're in the fucking cockpit...
Bro, but think about this. The Force? Got him?
Fuck, if only I thought of that. The interns were at George Lucas's baby pen, and they're like, George, we got no fucking clue what to do, man. It makes no sense that they were just able to land.
And George looks at them with a fucking bottle in his mouth, and he's like, the fourth? And they're like, what?
Yeah, he just got off the fucking nipple, and he was like, they got the Force.
Okay.
Like, the interns are writing down, they're like, oh my god, he's genius. Anyways, they fucking land Anakin. Okay, the scene where Padme pulls him aside to say that she's pregnant. That's so annoying because everyone heard that.
Oh, definitely, yeah. They're like
the
literally 2 feet
acoustics.
away, and she's like,
The
"Ha."
acoustics of that whole place. What?
You know what? I am gonna say something real quick here. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give these scenes praise. Okay, a little bit. I'm gonna a little bit of praise. All right. I gotta say that the relationship from Attack of the Clones to Revenge of the Sith, it definitely seems like they actually enjoy being around each other a lot more.
Now, Padme, you're gonna have to pretend to like Hayden Christensen. I don't know who played Padme. Was it Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Okay, Natalie Portman, you're gonna have to pretend to like Hayden Christensen for like the 10 minutes that you're on camera with him. She goes,
Yeah.
"How much are you paying me?"
And then I'm gonna give it a little bit of praise too, because during the Padme scenes with Anakin, his line delivery is slightly better, like literally a tad bit better.
Because they're like, "Anakin, this is your movie," and he's like, "Nice," and so he actually got better.
Yeah.
Imagine getting the role of one of the most iconic characters in all of film history,
And then fucking
and then
falling
you
flat.
fuck it up by not knowing how to talk to a girl.
You know what? I'm not gonna bash on Hayden too much right now because I'm excited for the Obi-Wan series coming out, and apparently he's cast in that, and I want to see if he's grown as an actor at all, and if so, then I'm just gonna say, like, you know what? It was a start. You know, it was a bad start, but it was a start.
If at any point he fucking says, "Sorry, master," I am going to throw my shit at the fucking screen and leave. Is it a series or is it a movie?
It's gonna be a series. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 4 episodes around an hour long. So,
Okay, so I can't go into a theater and make a scene, but I'm definitely gonna have to buy a shitty TV just to make a stupid video of him going, "I'm sorry, master," and then me just pulling my fucking foot through the screen.
that was gonna be. I want to see that. I really do. That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh, the boulder is sorry. You've cursed my head now. Every time now I hear Hayden Christensen, I'm gonna think it's the boulder. The boulder has brought peace. Freedom.
Okay. Where were we at? Okay, yeah. Padme is pregnant. Anakin shows no emotion at all. He's like, "Oh, I'm a dad now." Okay. Weird.
And then Padme is like, "I'm actually concerned that people are gonna find out and I'm gonna lose my job." And he goes, "Don't worry, babe. It's cool."
It's okay, babe. I'm up for this promotion, right? So I'm gonna go talk to the Jedi Council right now, and we're gonna be set. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna be set for life as soon as I get this promotion. Fuck.
Yeah, and so fucking he goes to the fucking Jedi Council, right? And he's like, "Hey, yo, I'm a bad bitch. I just, saved the fucking galaxy during the Clone Wars. Make me
Being
fucking
good, I'm a bad bitch. Sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Can't be on the council. I'm gonna kill these kids."
Did you just make that up, or is that a fucking song?
I only made one line of lyrics. Of course, I just made it up right now.
Bro, that's still fucking fire. I want a mixtape on my desk by tomorrow.
Oh, fuck it. There's only 20 more minutes of tomorrow. We're recording this at 11:40 at night.
Fuck it. Shit, bro.
That's fucking... Okay, I wasn't even I was like half paying attention.
Yeah. So yeah,
You were
Anakin...
like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Anakin is talking to the Jedi Council, and the only 3 people to talk, let me get this right, I'm sorry, there's 4 people, right? The 4 people to talk is going to be Obi-Wan, Anakin, like 2 lines from Yoda, and like the rest is just Mace Windu being a cunt. Like, honest to God.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about this for a hot second. I can't stand Mace Windu's character.
Really?
I can't, and I think it's because it's played by Samuel L. Jackson. And you
think it's just because of that? Like, how
I do.
he is in other films?
He doesn't change his acting style for like any of his movies. He's just him. And you know what?
Yeah, that's true. I've only seen Samuel L. Jackson play one character.
Mm-hmm. And I love Samuel. I love him. I love him to death. I like it. I can enjoy his
I don't know if
character.
I'd love him to death. He was just cool. I'm not gonna die for Samuel L. Jackson. I know nothing about him. Keep going.
Anyway, yeah. I like his acting style. It's just I don't think that should have been Mace Windu.
I do think that's just fucking funny that he got a purple lightsaber by talking to George, like, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And George literally says, like, he's like, okay, so what kind of lightsaber do I get? And he goes, well, blue and green are the good guys, and red are the bad guys. And he goes, can I get a purple one? He goes, well, see. Like, there's fucking nerds and plebeians that made this whole story about, like, what kind of lightsaber means which. Like,
Well,
if you get, like, green, it means loyal, and if you get blue, that means warrior or something, and that's really cool. I like that. But the fact that while the filming was happening, George was just like, the blue and green are the good guys, and fucking playpen Lucas again. Like, come on, you gotta do a little bit more complex thinking, buddy.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I really enjoy how they expanded it from George Lucas to be like, okay, it goes from George Lucas to being baby to be like, oh, blue, green, and red, to people being like, you know what? Let's make these mean something, right? So they analyze the fucking characters with each color, and they're like, you know what? This is what's gonna be, and they're like, and George is like, okay, works for me.
And then they give Rey the piss saber. She gets the piss saber. Rey is skilled in the piss. She has a yellow lightsaber now. I don't know what the yellow lightsaber means, but I laughed really loud at the theaters the first time I saw it, because I literally said out loud, piss saber. The couple that was in front of me was not happy, but I thought it was really fucking funny.
Oofda.
Like, Rey's got that piss saber.
Okay. Moving on a little bit. Mace Windu is being a cunt, and he's like, we're not going to give you the rank of master, but you can be on the council. And Anakin's all in a fucking tizzy, and he's like, I should be on I get to be a master now. I did all the work. And Obi-Wan's like, hey. Dude. Obi-Wan's like, hey, dude, you need to chill the fuck out. You know? And okay,
Obi-Wan is like, there's a plan. God has a plan for you. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, bro.
Obi-Wan takes his training from Qui-Gon. He's like, here's the plan, right? The only thing that Obi-Wan ever got from Qui-Gon is make a plan, right? So he's fucking like, Anakin, here's the plan.
No, Obi-Wan took Qui-Gon Jinn's ponytail. That's canon. He found his dead body, took off his ponytail, and he ate it.
Really? I didn't know that. Did he absorb Qui-Gon's powers?
That's not at all true. But it'd be really fucking funny if that was in a book somewhere, that he found his dead body and took his ponytail and, like, surgically attached it to his, so that was his ponytail in the prequels.
That would have been fucking weird, but yeah.
And he's like, I have the ghost of Qui-Gon Jinn in my head now that I have his hair on my head.
Oof,
and Qui-Gon Jinn constantly just says racial slurs, and now Obi-Wan is just super pissed off at everyone all the time because he can't go anywhere without hearing racial slurs.
Every time fucking Obi-Wan walks into the fucking Jedi Temple and Qui-Gon sees Mace Windu is just screaming in his head.
Oh no. Like fucking like Qui-Gon Jinn in his head is like, what you gonna do? Tell somebody? They're gonna think you're fucking insane. Like, his dead master is talking to him and he just keeps saying racial slurs. Like, dude, you're kicked off the fucking council. You're an asshole.
Fucking
okay.
Qui-Gon Jinn gets a Burger King crown and he's sitting on a plane.
Oh no. I'm surprised that Burger King has a gun. Let's stop. Let's get back to Star Wars.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Right, okay.
This title, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube once I get it synced in. It's just gonna be two losers recap the prequels terribly. Listen to our podcast that we'll make once every month because we can't reliably find time to do this. So we're still talking about Star Wars, and we haven't even touched the third episode yet.
We're on the third
Well,
episode.
oh, we are on the third episode. Shit, that's right. See, every single time there's the like just boring talking. I think we're in the Clone Wars, because the Clone Wars is just boring talking.
It is. It really is.
And so the beginning, or at least after the action scene of rescuing the Chancellor in episode 3, I'm like, oh cool, we're back in Attack of the Clones. Okay, so they're
Okay,
talking,
yeah.
and he's like, yeah, you gotta monitor fucking Palpatine because he's a hoot, and apparently we don't trust our highest, most corrupt politician. Who saw that coming? And sure enough, he goes over there and he's like, hey, I'm fucking evil. And Anakin's like, that's pretty fucking cool, dude. But I ain't about that shit. So he literally goes and narcs to Mace Windu.
Can I say that? I'm gonna say them real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Mace Windex.
Window cleaner. Window cleaner gets thrown out a window. Anyway. Sorry,
Oh my god, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, go ahead.
One thing I think is kind of funny here is how the Jedi Council, right?
Yeah.
They're like, dang, there's a big bad Sith guy, right? And fucking Padme is like, hey, this senator is being really fucking fishy, right? And she's talking to Anakin and Obi-Wan, who are both on the council at this point, I'll let you know, right? She's like,
Yeah.
this dude's really fucking fishy. I'm pretty sure he tried to kill me like 5 fucking times, right? He sent bugs after me, right?
He sent
And-
the bugs.
He sent the bugs after me.
And we
And-
were sitting there kissing, and the mosquito landed on my arm. That was him.
That was him. A mosquito got me. It was him, I
Do you-
swear.
Okay, so like,
But the
mosquitoes
Jedi Council, they just don't give a fuck. They're just like, oh, okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. You continue.
I was gonna say like a bug that's similar to mosquitoes has to be a thing in this universe.
I don't think
This-
it's canon yet.
Okay,
You want
but
to know something? Oh, sorry.
I don't think mosquitoes are canon.
They're not. Okay, the funny thing about Star Wars canon, if it's not shown or directly mentioned, it is not canon. So, like, fun things to know, buttons and zippers are not canon. Right? They're not canon at all. Buttons and zippers. Paper is also not officially canon, I don't believe. Books aren't, because their library is just all electronic.
Good father figures don't exist.
Good father figures.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, where's a dad? Where's a good dad? I've never seen a good dad. Anakin didn't have a dad. We don't see any of the Jedi's dads.
Yeah, well, you see Luke and Leia's dad, but he's kind of an asshole. I don't think. You think in the Obi-Wan series they're gonna show his past with like Qui-Gon, or is it
I
more
hope.
with Anakin?
I really do. I hope they show something with Qui-Gon, because, like, Qui-Gon literally got fucked, honest to God.
Is Qui-Gon Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
Okay, I want Liam Neeson just to show up and say, "Fucking do it," and then die again. Like he does the fucking Shia LaBeouf do it, and then gets on his knees and fucking dies again. Oh, that would be funny. So Liam Neeson's goes as Qui-Gon Jinn in Obi-Wan's mind that's saying racial slurs. He constantly reenacts his death as PTSD. So Obi-Wan is just cursed with having to keep rewatching his master die because he's like, hey, Obi-Wan, check this out.
That'd be fucked up. That'd be really funny, though.
That would be so funny if we knew that Obi-Wan was dealing with this terrible mental illness of PTSD.
I'm pretty sure that's canon. I'm pretty sure that's in a book.
I'm pretty sure that's canon, that Qui-Gon Jinn is really fucking racist.
Okay, going back on the topic here.
I think George Lucas is racist. He's got that whole scene where it's like, hey, droids, we don't accept you here. He's like, I have to add racism into my film. But the only way I can do it nowadays is by making something that's inanimate. Or that is robotic. So I used robots to show my hatred towards other minorities.
Name one black guy in The New Hope. So back to Revenge of the Sith.
Is Lando? Is Lando in The New Hope?
No, that's Empire.
Oh,
but
that's
George
right,
Lucas didn't plan to have black people in his movies, believe it or not. It's actually canon.
He also didn't plan to have fucking women. There's like 2 women casted in A New Hope.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there was really a time of media where everyone's just fine with... Oh my gosh, it's just so weird. Because you don't even notice it, because you're like, oh, let's watch the old Star Wars, and you already, like, you know the characters. You're not thinking, wow, it's just a male orgy. And I just watched a whole bunch of guys have sex for 2 hours.
Jesus. Okay. Focusing back up a little bit here. The movie then decides to make the worst mistake it could possibly make.
What's that?
With the prequels here. It splits up Obi-Wan and Anakin right when it's like fun to watch them. Right?
Yeah.
I talked about this a little bit before. But like the movie before this and the movie before that, it was insufferable to watch them together. Now, it's kind of fun, you know? They're bantering, having fun. And
yeah, and
now,
cutting off each other's limbs, having a jolly gay time.
yeah, like, absolutely. And, you know, shit, bro. Now it's like, alright,
Anakin's like, you're lucky you cut off the arm. Wait, you know, you didn't cut off the arm that already was missing a hand. You asshole.
Jesus. Fuck it, okay. I kind of forget what happens next a little bit. I know fucking Obi-Wan is like, alright, I'm gonna go kill Grievous, but I'm pretty sure Anakin just goes and hangs out at his apartment. Like, on God, I'm pretty sure he's just like, alright, I'm gonna go hang out at my apartment and watch some television. See you later, man. Go have fun with that murder bot alone by yourself.
He's like, I got, like, a second season of Total Drama Island to watch.
Yeah, and Obi-Wan...
It's called Total Drama Action Obi-Wan. It's not as good as the first, but, you know, I'm loyal to the series, and I think that they got something good going.
And Obi-Wan's like, hey, put that on the DVR so I can when I get back, I can watch it.
And then Obi-Wan says, Anakin... They've already come out with like World Tour, and it's all terrible. They're doing terrible stuff now. And then Anakin goes, "Don't make me kill you. I hate you."
Oofda. Okay, we're gonna skip a good chunk of the movie here because fucking nothing happens. Like, actually,
what was the last thing that we just talked about?
They split up, basically. Like, we get 20 minutes into the film, and then they split up, and nothing happens for, like, 80% of the movie here.
Yeah, I honest to God don't remember anything that happens until Mace Windu confronts the Chancellor.
Yep, and then fucking...
And then he does a 720 and murders everybody.
Yeah.
Why didn't any of them just pull out their fucking gun?
Because they're Jedi?
Gun.
Bro, the only time a Jedi fucking killed anybody with a gun was actually in this movie when fucking Obi-Wan kills Grievous with a gun.
Parry this, you fucking casual, and shoots him with an actual gun, not a fucking plasma laser gun.
It was a plasma laser gun, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, they pull out like a legit fucking Glock.
They just shot the fucking mannequin?
Shoot Palpatine. And what's really bad is... George Lucas made the only main black character do it, and he made him hold the gun sideways. Like, George, get out of the fucking playpen, dude. It's like 2008. You can't make these jokes anymore. But then Mace Windu fucking what's his name? Who's the guy who plays Mace Windu? I can't think right now. Samuel Jackson. He's like, No. I've always wanted to do this. And it's actually a loaded gun, and he fucking kills somebody on set.
Yeah, he 360 no-scopes somebody as he falls out the window. Like, it was crazy. Like, as he shot out the window in filming, he actually does a 360 and fucking no-scopes a guy in the fucking back.
I'm gonna blow your mind right now.
Yeah?
Samuel L. Jackson actually did kill somebody on the set of Star Wars, and that's why they had to change the face and body of Palpatine. He was actually supposed to get all old and wrinkly. He was supposed to stay the same, and then in the the original Star Wars, that was just him older. That is just wrinkly. And so they were like, he killed somebody, and we need to we need to hide this murder. And so then they just CGI'd his
They
face
actually paraded
to be
his corpse
changing.
around. Like they waited a couple weeks for his corpse to be super bloated, and just put a whole bunch of makeup on him, and just
They
up and
fucking
hit him
fed
around.
it to the interns, dude. George didn't fucking feed them. They're like fresh meat, and they're like, only half the interns turned into Wendigos. Don't worry.
Good. Only half. That's a pretty good layover, especially for film industry.
Then they torched the whole fucking building.
That's a wrap. Somebody get the fucking gasoline. All right.
That's a wrap. Okay.
Okay.
I can't imagine the prequels ending with someone saying that's a wrap.
And you know what's really funny is, okay, I'm gonna give this in a hot second here. I'm sorry. I want to just continue on this Star Wars thing for a second, but so I praised Revenge of the Sith here in one place so far. The second place and the only other place I'm gonna praise this movie is, I talked to you a little bit about this beforehand, but Anakin does one scene where it's show don't tell, and it's him on a balcony staring out across the sunset, and he's like,
oh
really
yeah, and he whips his dong out to a whole bunch of children. It's terrible. Like,
it's actually the children he later goes and kills because he realizes that they're gonna tattle on him, and he can't be on the list because then the Emperor's not gonna want him anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Then he sings a stupid Minecraft parody. And they're like, oh my god, Anakin is flossing. And then he... Okay, keep going, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, that was pretty funny. Fucking, yeah.
Stands on the balcony and he looks and then he just moods the audience. Like, George, why would you want the camera right there? He goes, for my personal collection.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Yeah, oh my god. Have you ever seen the movie The New Guy?
No, I don't think I have.
In the movie The New Guy, there's an old teacher that I think she actually does rip off his dick.
Oh?
I haven't watched it for forever, but as a kid I'm just like, did they just take off his penis? Yeah, no, I don't remember, but that's the only thing I can think of is George Lucas going up to him in like his little wheelchair because he can't walk around. He's too young. He doesn't have strong enough legs. He's just a little baby. And just grabs his penis and just rips it. And he goes, a fine addition to my collection.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was Yoda. Keep talking.
That was Yoda?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you got that line a little bit mixed up, but...
Yeah.
We'll move on.
It's midnight. I'm so fucking out of it, but I'm having so much fun talking about Star Wars.
Okay, that's basically the end of the movie. Oh wait, we got one more scene.
What?
But it's a joke.
You got a whole thing. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that. I was leading them on because, you know, I'm excited to talk about the final battle because it's such a shit show.
Yeah, they just throw dirt at each other until one says, "Final fucking stop."
Okay.
Can we please remake the NC? Like, if one of us ever gets the fucking lottery and we got like $10,000 to spend, we'll just buy a studio for like a month and have them recreate the fucking prequels. But it's just them two in like a playground. They each have their own sandbox and they're just throwing fucking cat shit at each other. And Anakin is just like, I hate you. I am done.
He's like, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough. And then he leaves the sandbox, and that's the end of it.
Stands up and he's like, fuck this, man. And
okay.
then he walks into a fucking bear trap.
And dies. And fucking dies.
Most of that money will go towards the poor family that has to
Lose a child.
give the actor to us.
Fuck.
I
It'll
can't
be
keep
promising.
going.
Okay, yeah. What's
So
funny about
sorry.
this movie is that, like, I buy into it. The first, like, fucking 10, 15 minutes, pretty good. I won't even lie, right? So, like, if we're grading it, it'll be like it'll be probably like, I don't know, like a 7 at the beginning, right? And then it dips down quickly to like a fucking 2, goes right back to the
Why?
stupid shit it was at, right? And then
Oh.
it does that for a long fucking time, and then we get a pretty good scene of Anakin staring out a fucking window, and then it goes back up to probably like a 6, maybe, and then fucking dips back down to a 2, and then like the final battle, I'd say is probably like a 5, 6. So, like, all together, I'm just going to quick rate this movie. I'm going to say it's probably 5 or 6. Let's say 6.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. But yeah, I think it's time to talk about the final duel.
The final duel, where they just swing their swords and they never come into contact with each other's swords. And it's like that for 20 minutes. And all the viewers just look at the TV and they go, wow, this is epic.
Everyone, okay.
I wish that was me.
What?
At least that's what I said. I don't know. I watched the whole 20 minutes and I just kept eating my popcorn. I mean, I bought the movie then and I would only watch that scene. I made a whole fucking report on it because I'm the most famous film student in the country. If you haven't seen my work, my name is Diablo Picasso. I'm actually the coolest. I'm just cool. You want me at your party? That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made. Yeah.
Okay.
I made the Mona Lisa.
You did. Oh, wow.
Okay. Let me see, let me rephrase it. I made the Mona Lisa of Star Wars reviews. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, honestly, so I'm just going to move on a little bit here.
Yeah. After the 20-minute saber fight scene, they come in collision once and they're like, holy shit, we haven't had a single lightsaber fight in this entire series that had lightsaber on lightsaber collision. And they're like, we have to blow the socks off of these fucking viewers. So
Okay.
then they then hit lightsabers twice. And then the credits roll. It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. Okay,
It's pretty cool.
I don't mind the final battle for the most part. The only thing I think is the problem is it's too fucking long, obviously.
Really?
It's too long, way too long. Like,
I
I'm
thought it
being
was
serious
paced out
here.
very well.
It takes forever, man. Like,
I like the staring back and forth, like especially when they're on like the little lava droids, and it's just literally Hayden Christensen with like raccoon bags on his eyes, and he's just staring intensely at Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan's just doing like fucking backflips and shit, rapping about how he's a rap god.
that's the problem to me. Like, what in my opinion, what should have been done is it should have been, like the beginning talk or whatever the fuck, right? And then they fight for a little bit. They fall onto the droids. They chat a little bit more, and then at the very end they talk a little bit more, and then Obi-Wan has to kill Anakin. But the
I
thing
really
is,
think that-
at the beginning, one second. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
want to
go
finish the
ahead.
thought first.
I'm just gonna talk shit again.
Okay. At the beginning there, it should have been like Anakin slightly like what? Okay, when Anakin sees Obi-Wan, it should have been turns back to the light side to an extent, right? And then as he's talking to Obi-Wan, he starts slipping back into that Sith side, right? And then by the very end, you can see that their ideals are like polar opposites, and that's when he fully just slips into it because he feels like Obi-Wan has abandoned him. At that point, it should have been time to die. Anyway, go ahead.
I think that they should have had a rap battle.
Yeah? For
That's
Padme's
it.
heart?
Padme is fucking dead. She shows up and she's like, it's fucking hot, and then falls over and fucking dies. Anakin and Obi-Wan, though, they're cool. They're the main characters, so then they just don't die. And Anakin raps about being like obviously cool and then killing children. And
Yeah, he raps about being black,
Obi-Wan
right?
raps about also like Obi-Wan raps about like eating healthy, getting cardio.
Being vegan,
Being
obviously.
vegan, yeah, being vegan is massive. Did you know that Obi-Wan canonically is vegan? And that's why lots of people don't like him. Obi-Wan's actually the least liked character in all of the Star Wars series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rey gets the top of the list. According to... this is an article from BuzzFeed, by the way.
Oh, really? BuzzFeed? That's the most reliable source, obviously.
Well, it's just what the fans are saying, you know. I'm not going to argue with the fans. I mean... yeah, Rey's number 1.
As most favorite or like the least favorite?
Most favorite.
Okay, obviously, yep.
2 is Leia.
Yep, obviously, strong female character, sure.
3 is the blue alien chick that gets gunned down in Attack of the Clones during Order 66.
Oh, yeah, definitely. She was hot as hell.
4 is the random other female that's in A New Hope when they destroy the Death Star for the first time, and Admiral Akbar there is talking to them about the plan. There's just that one random female that's sitting there.
Yep, the only other lady in that movie. Yep, sure.
Yeah, okay, 5 is Yoda. Yeah,
you're missing somebody. You're missing the bar owner lady from fucking The Force Awakens, I think. The bar lady, you know, she's a lady, so
Yeah.
obviously she's got to be next, and then it's Yoda, but yeah.
Yeah, and then it's Yoda. And then it's Yoda's backpack. Yoda had a backpack in one of the books, and that's one of their favorite characters.
Yeah, canonically, yeah.
Whoever is number 9 doesn't matter. And then number 10 is Obi-Wan. And that's just because he's a meme. And so... I'm so fucking tired. Can we start making fake BuzzFeed articles?
Let's do it.
Top 10 reasons why... What's a really stupid topic?
Women's rights?
No, I mean about Star Wars. No.
Oh.
No.
That's a joke, by the way, to anybody listening to this shit. It was a joke.
My girlfriend's probably going to be listening to this. She's not going to be too happy with that.
I don't care.
Oh.
No, listen. I have an argument.
Meanie.
No, listen, okay? The reason I don't care is because I can't, okay? Like, I am a strong believer that there's no such thing as bad humor. There's such thing as the wrong audience. And in this case, I can't control the audience. I really can't. So, I'm going to make my jokes. If they don't like it, you know, don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah.
And like,
hey, audience, if you haven't already clicked off pee pee poo poo fart monkey man. Monkey.
fucking got him. Destroyed. Good destroyed atheists.
I swear, okay, the last few times that I've been drunk, if you catch me while I'm drinking and you literally say anything that has to do about monkeys or apes, I would literally just start getting into a giggle fit saying monkey uncontrollably. The only thing that's going to come out of my mouth is me going monkey. That's it. I'm not fucking shitting you.
All right.
That is my favorite thing, that when I get drunk, I get giggly about saying the word monkey. Okay, so the fight scene with Anakin. I also think that aside from the rap battle, they could have just played like poker or something, and it could have been an hour-long poker game that the viewer just has to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
And what's great is that George doesn't know how to play poker, and so he directs them to play poker what he thinks it is, but actually it's blackjack. So then Obi-Wan says, how about we do this in a game of poker? He's like, alright, that's good. And then they start playing blackjack. And then they don't even do that well.
It's just Go Fish with black cards.
Oh my god, Go Fish. I can't think of anything funny with Go Fish.
Go fish, more like go. Shut the fuck up, Boomer.
Go fish, more like go fuck yourself. Okay, so Anakin and Obi-Wan fight, and he has the high ground.
Yeah.
I wish that they would have, at any time, made foreshadowing of the high ground. So then you're like, when he actually gets it, they're like, oh my god, he has the high ground. But no, he just has to say, I have the high ground. I win.
Yeah. Maybe you should have the low ground, you know? Because, like, if you think about it, Obi-Wan is, like, the master low ground kind of guy, right?
Okay,
like,
we gotta talk about this. Is Obi-Wan a top or a bottom? Doesn't make sense that he's got the high ground, or, I mean...
No,
Anakin...
he's definitely a bottom. Listen, okay,
I was gonna say, Anakin's definitely a top! It should have been the other way around in that scene.
It should definitely. I agree with you wholeheartedly because in the first movie, right, it's a fucking Obi-Wan hanging down on a fucking thing, and Maul's like, "Haha, I got the high ground," and Obi-Wan is like, "Fuck you, got him, get destroyed," right? And then
I love that, and Obi-Wan's like, "Fuck you."
He's like, "Fuck you, dude. You just stabbed my master. I gotta go eat his ponytail, dude. Get the fuck out of my way." And then
every single time he swings his saber, Qui-Gon Jinn makes sure to say a new racial slur that hasn't even been invented.
It's just him saying like Guasipi, and it's like, what the fuck does that mean, dude?
Yeah, he says Gestapo.
Gestapo, fucking okay, fucking alright.
He says Gazpacho bean, and Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan just quite literally says, "What the fuck?" And they had to cut that out.
They had to cut it out.
Even though it was PG-13, they cannot, like, chronologically, whatever. In canon, they were allowed to have one fuck word said.
Like in their whole Jedi career, though, like the entirety of the Jedi, like the entire order, they can only say that word once, though. So they had to cut it out in the movie. Like, if one Jedi says it, like nobody else can say it then, and so they have to save it, you know.
Samuel Jackson ruined it by going on to the scene right away, and he's like, "You want me on fucking Star Wars?"
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Dude,"
and they're like, "Oh, come on." Well, yeah, we still want you on, but you just ruined the fun for everybody else.
Oofda.
Okay, now we're going back for the third time. And
okay, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obi-Wan has the high ground. Anakin has the low ground. Anakin then does he does the backwards tongue acceleration strat from Super Mario.
Yep.
And he fails the speedrun strategy, and Obi-Wan is the spike that Mario hit and fucking killed him.
He gets clipped. Like,
but not actually. He was playing the 100 Lives Mario, and so he actually survived miraculously, and he got to restart, but...
Yeah.
He didn't have his power-ups, and so he was missing 3 of his fucking limbs.
He got nerfed because he was too powerful, but yeah.
Yeah. And then he literally takes his lightsaber, he goes, "It's a fine addition to my collection." He's like, "I killed him, so I can take his voice now."
Yeah. One thing I do want to say about these fucking movies is I don't understand why George felt the need to drop us off like exactly at the end point of.
What do you mean?
Like that? Okay, like what I mean by this is like, if you think about it, he dropped us right at the point, like the turning point of the galaxy, right? I don't think he should have. I think. Well, okay, I'm sorry. What annoys me here is like the final battle between Yoda and Palpatine. We didn't mention this because it doesn't fucking matter because nothing happens.
It really doesn't. I really like the scene where there's the 2 royal guards or whatever in the red, and they've spent their entire life to get to that rank, that high of authority, and then they get pushed over by a fucking frog that knows the Force.
Yeah.
And then they just don't get up. He fucking gives them each concussions. They're dead.
They're fucking dead. Like, he broke their spines. Like, they're not getting up ever.
What the fuck, Yoda? Why am I rooting for this guy?
Yeah, but what I can't fucking stand is, like, Yoda gets defeated or whatever, but he doesn't actually get defeated. He just falls down, right?
He falls down and then he gets.
And then he goes and talks to the fucking
vents.
Obi-Wan, and he's like, "Well, we failed. Better pack up and leave, and can't try again ever again because that would be bad, right? I'm gonna go into exile because I failed." Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
No.
Like, Yoda should have at that point, you failed once. You could have been like, we'll keep trying, you know? You go rendezvous with Anakin, get him on our team, and then we'll figure this out. Or whatever the fuck, right? But no, he's like, instantly, just like, well, I'm a sad sack of shit. I gotta go to an exile.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
I think it's really funny. Yoda and Palpatine... No, the fuck Yoda and Palpatine. Yoda and Obi-Wan. He's like, hey... You gotta go after Anakin. He's like, I don't want to fucking go after Anakin. I had to teach that brat, and it's gonna be awkward, bro. He's like, no, you gotta go do it because there's no way you can defeat Palpatine. And then Yoda fucking loses to Palpatine, and he's like, we gotta give up.
We gotta give up, bro. We can't do this. Wouldn't it be really funny if they just teamed up, went after Palpatine, fucking killed him, and then you were like, hey,
Not like
Anakin.
Anakin was doing anything on that fucking planet. He was just vibing.
Exactly. Like, what is he gonna do? Kill more kids?
I like to think that he didn't kill them because they were like upcoming Jedis. It's just because he really fucking hates children. That's funny because Padme's pregnant and the entire time he's just like, their hours aren't like I can't even say how fucking awkward his voice lines were.
Oof,
he's just he would always be like, I'm gonna protect you.
I'm gonna protect you. Padme's like, dude, I'm fine. Like,
I'm really fine.
Like,
you can
just like relax, dude. Like, it's gonna be okay, you know.
Get off of my dick, Anakin.
Oh, I can't believe it. I gotta save you, Padme. The boulder has to save you, Padme.
The boulder has to save Padme from bugs.
From bugs.
He jumps on the bed and he fucking slices up the bugs perfectly. Can we talk about that just for a tiny second?
Absolutely. We're done with the third movie, so talk about whatever you want, bro.
No, we're not done yet.
We not?
No.
What did we miss?
Yoda dips after saying goodbye to Chewie. And
bro, they threw Chewie in for no fucking reason, and that pisses me off too. I'm sorry. You go ahead now.
Did you know that Chewie actually is constantly saying racial slurs the same as Qui-Gon Jinn, but we just never can understand him?
It's actually Qui-Gon Jinn reincarnated into...
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
He's lived for fucking forever. How does Qui-Gon Jinn... He just take over bodies when he's a ghost?
No, actually, the second Qui-Gon died,
There's more than one Qui-Gon.
No, listen, right?
Yeah.
Like your consciousness, right? Like that's the idea, right? Yeah. So like, Obi-Wan obviously, okay, Qui-Gon dies, right? Timeline order. Qui-Gon dies. Obi-Wan eats his ponytail.
Awesome. I rewatched that scene like 5 times.
Yeah. Obi-Wan eats the ponytail, and like the consciousness of Qui-Gon goes into Obi-Wan's brain and is racist, right?
Just 1 second. When we say that he eats the ponytail, it's not like taking a pill. That's really it's very brutal how he eats it. It's not easy like spaghetti either. It's like trying to eat a horse's tail. It is a mess. It's disgusting, and that's why they had to cut it from the film.
It is, yeah, because
that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
But yeah, so like his consciousness goes in to Obi-Wan's brain, right? But like his soul, that gets reincarnated, and it just automatically flies to a forest planet, obviously. And he gets obviously, but he gets reborn as Chewie, right? But like the mannerisms of the soul, like the soul hates minorities, obviously, right? So the soul of Qui-Gon is just racist, obvious. Like, and so Chewie, not being able to speak the normal language, he's just constantly yelling these slurs because the soul of Qui-Gon is that racist. It's actually canon. It's in a book. I read it. It was actually very interesting to me.
Okay. The whole story of Star Wars, you thought it was about Anakin?
No, it's about Qui-Gon being a racist.
It's about Qui-Gon being really fucking racist. And why that's wrong, kids.
That's the title of this fucking video.
When
Qui-Gon
you
is
die,
racist? Question mark?
don't spread your consciousness to racists. Like, don't... Oh my
Hey
gosh.
kids, don't be reincarnated as a racist asshole, okay?
Oh my god. This is the best fucking parody.
Alright. Quick disclaimer, we are not racist, believe it or not.
If we have to say we're not racist, that's just as bad as being a racist, apparently.
Yeah,
And
but
so-
I feel like it's better to make it clear, and it's better coming from us just saying, like, hey, we're not actually racist, it's all in good fun.
I think it's best to say that it's just midnight, and we're each jokers, and, yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Anyways, okay, we still have a little bit of movie to cover. So, they fight, Anakin gets fucking no-scoped, and loses all of his limbs.
Except one. His robot hand, by the way. Anyway. The one limb that was cut off already.
Okay, well, I suppose, like, if he had a healthy hand, the place was, like, burning. It was really hot where he was. That thing would have gotten third-degree burns, and he would have had to have been changed anyways.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, Palpatine picks him up, and you know the... It's about to say, you know the show Pimp My Ride? Yeah, they did that to him.
They pimped his ride, yeah.
Little did you know, Darth Vader has all gold teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Is it in one of those books? I didn't read them all. Which book is that in?
It's called, It's, Star Wars Star Wars Volume 14, Pimp Slayer.
Okay, let me get this straight. Earlier you said book 13 was Qui-Gon being a racist, and now you're saying 14 is about Anakin being a
Listen.
fucking pimp.
That's why no one reads the fucking books. Because they jump over all the place, and it's so hard to, like, know which ones to read, like, chronologically. Because remember, Qui-Gon is either a racist in book 13 or book 23. I don't remember. But volume 14 is 100% Anakin destroying pimps to become the master pimp.
And he actually learned this from book 12, which you said was Palpatine being a
You want to
pimp.
learn? You really want to know who Jabba the Hutt got it from? Yeah.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Young
yeah.
Annie.
Annie?
From fucking Tatooine.
Oh, I thought you meant like the little Darling DVD collection Annie, but no.
No, I mean, like, young Anakin was a fucking pimp.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyways. He becomes the ultimate pimp by getting the Vader suit. And then Padme fucking dies.
She gets tag team.
Luke
She
and
gets
Leia fucking
assist.
spawn cammed.
spawn camp and get it's actually Leia who got the assist, and that's why Luke gets to
I
be
was
the
gonna
Jedi.
say, who was born first? Was it Luke?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, so Leia got the kill and Luke was the assist. Leia did the actual kill.
Yeah, you're right. Dang.
Man, Leia's fucking KD is miraculous.
Bro, she like escaped death from a fucking space explosion. She's like, nah, I can't ruin this KD.
Yeah, okay. We have to make a rule for KDs. If you cheat death, you get -1 deaths. So then when you actually die, you only get you get 0.
Okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay, that's awesome.
So I'd say
And
Anakin has like -1 too, though, because like he should have died there, right?
Died
like,
where?
On Mustafar, like he was dead.
Oh, yeah. Anakin's KD is well over like 1 million though.
Well, yeah, he blew up a planet, so.
Okay.
I mean, he did though. Like, We're just gonna gloss over the fact that
Padme gave birth. Obi-Wan is like, I'm stealing this child,
that
and
would
then
go to.
and then I'm gonna watch over him because it's funny.
Bro, what if you took the little girl though? Like, how creepy would that be?
Yeah, I don't think I would have liked that.
Yeah, right? That would have been fucking hella creepy, right? He's like, I'm gonna take this little girl to a desert planet where nobody was ever gonna find us.
And then the guy who takes Leia, the only thing we know is that he gets fucking blown up. Fortnite default dance. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that guy. I don't even remember his name.
Admiral Shitface, I'm pretty sure. No, wait.
Yeah,
was he
it was
black? Was he black? I can't remember. Was he black or white?
I think he was black.
Was he? I think he's white now. I've been thinking about. I think he's white. I'm gonna look it up.
I can't look up Admiral Shitface and get the right guy. Oh, I got the right guy. Yeah, he's black.
Really? Admiral Shitface is black?
No. I'm gonna cut all this void.
He is black. Well, he's not black, but
He
he's
is.
Mexican. He's like Mexican, but
Yeah, he's like Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a great image.
Huh.
Wow.
Very interesting.
I should just do this more often. Just looking up. I literally just Googled end of Star Wars Episode 3. These are some high quality images.
Yeah?
Most of them are from Reddit, and that's why they're fucking stupid looking.
Shit, bro.
Can I talk about how much I fucking hate Reddit? It's fucking Darth Vader trying to get his cape out of a toilet. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways. And takes the girl, and then Obi-Wan plants Luke into the ground, hoping to grow a Luke tree.
Yeah, he's never been around kids except for Anakin when he was really young. But, you know that we saw how that turned out. But.
Yeah, we know how that turned out. So he's like, I get this whole raising kid thing. You put them in the ground, and then they get the nutrients from the ground. You just gotta make sure you water them every now and then. And he gets like, a Luke tree. He planted it right outside of his house. Every single time he picks from the Luke tree, it goes, on me!
And then the crispy bodies of his aunt and uncle, they fertilize the soil. Where
he goes and takes the... Why would they even go after them?
What are you talking about?
Why would the clones go after them if Luke wasn't there? Luke is the only reason that they got those droids.
Yeah, you're right.
So, that's the end, right?
Yeah. That's all I remember from that movie.
Okay. Well, like, more than half of this has been misinformation.
I think it's really... I liked it. I really liked it, though. I think it was fun.
I think that we gave what George Lucas is my best friend.
Yeah?
I got him on speed dial, and that's not even a thing anymore, you know?
Damn, dude.
I talked to him yesterday, and he was, like, talking about how much he likes watermelon.
Yeah.
He is just a guy for watermelon, I guess.
I'm more of a the M1
melon?
Not melon, it's like the green one.
Mango.
No, it's a green cantaloupe almost. If
what?
That honeydew? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, honeydew.
Yeah, I'm more of a honeydew kind of guy. Jesus.
I like blueberries. All right.
But they're purple.
The fuck they are.
Dude, listen, right here.
I saw that
right,
coming.
No, I'm ending this debate. I'm ending it, right? Blueberries are purple with green insides. Explain it. Do it. Oh God. Explain it.
They make my shit blue. Fucking owned. You have no response. You have no response. You have no answer.
I don't. You owned
Yeah,
me. Honest to God,
that's
I'm
what I
sorry.
thought.
I don't know why I doubted you.
Anyone who's ever going to listen to this and you're thinking of going into a debate with someone, if you just literally mention the color of your shit, or you win. You win.
Honey, what do you want to have for dinner tonight? I don't know. Where do you want to go? My shit is purple. So McDonald's? Yeah, okay.
Why? That wasn't even a debate. That was just conversation. How was work? Oh, it was great. You know, my shit's purple. We had to do a move. What? Okay.
Yeah, that was Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, tune in next time when we...
And we'll gloss over the
Star
first two
Wars.
again, I think. Honest to God. I think that's what we should do. And then hopefully
We
go with
didn't...
that.
I thought we talked about all the prequels.
We did 3. That's it.
Yeah, okay, so then we'll do the original trilogy next time.
No, big guy. We did just the third movie on recording.
We've almost been talking for as long as the movie. People could have just watched the movie instead of our shitty review.
I don't know, man. I think ours goes into the books and though. You can't get that information.
We do, and then we also have behind the scenes of George Lucas and his playpen.
That's yeah. So I think you're getting better content here than anywhere else. Honest to God.
Okay.
But, yeah, next time we'll go over probably the other 2 prequel movies because there's not much to them because they're god awful movies. And
we're also gonna add in a ASMR section of us pretending to be Anakin and Padme. Put in the comments who you want who to be. It's Isaac versus Charlie. Do you want Isaac to be Padme or do you want Charlie to be Padme?
Yeah. We didn't really introduce ourselves either, so just a quick little thing right here. I am Charlie, and the other dude is Isaac, so that might help.
Yeah, my shit's purple.
His shit is indeed purple. Actually, he sends me pictures every day. It's quite
only when it's purple, which is every day.
Which is every day. It's strange though because the only time it's purple is at
every day.
Yes, but it's only purple for a certain time. You wake up at
Charlie,
4 a.m.
I gotta be honest with you. It's like a glow stick. I gotta put my hand in there and I gotta break it to make it purple.
Yeah? Shit,
I have to be honest with you, man. I'm sorry I haven't told you.
We have been friends for 87 years.
And you haven't told me that you put your hand in your poop?
And you crack your shit open like a fucking glow stick?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. We'll
bye-bye.
probably have one out within the next month, hopefully.
Yeah, within the next year. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.